What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze, and we're back with another video. And in today's video, guys, I wanted to do a video here kind of discussing events Netmarble should do more often or should introduce into Grand Cross that I feel like will just make the game a lot better in terms of having things to do throughout the weeks, especially when we have like dead times, kind of like right now, the end of the 2023 festival. So I wanted to talk about it in this video. We got I think like 4 things I have here that either have been in the game already or have, yet to be introduced, and I feel like would be a really good addition to the game. So let's talk about it. Alright, guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is going to be the double drops on Demonic Beast Battle. And the reason why I want to see double drops on Demonic Beast Battle, and this goes for the main reward itself because we've had this in the past, but also I would like it to have the actual rate of the card and I guess the the SSR drop as well to be double rates. That would be insane. You know what I mean? I feel like this would be a really good addition to the game because a lot of people have been missing the card. If you guys have seen any of my streams lately, you know how much I've been struggling to get the deer card on my JP account, man. This just does not want to drop, bro. Like the 0.2%, that's not fair. If you go to 0.6%, not fair, and then 1%, yeah, like, it's not fair, man. I think they should definitely do like a double drops event for the Demonic Beast Battle, so people that are farming for the cards can get the cards. Because you guys know how valuable like the card sets are, man. Like look at this. Like the single target damage dealt card set's really strong. And then if my game will load here, let me actually see the other artifact card sets. Please and thank you. Sick. Okay. Well, I guess I have to back out and see them. But yeah, like the 2 card sets that are really good are the Skull and Haughty, well, the deer card set for Skull and Haughty, and then the damage dealt card set from the bird, right? Those are the main ones that are like super good. And with the release on JP of Nidhogg, they actually introduced Skull and Haughty card set, or cards, so that they're probably gonna make a card set in the future. So I think this type of event here where you're able to get double drops on the deer card and the bird card, and then also just like the SSR drops in general from the Demonic Beast, I think would be a really good addition to the game. And it would also incentivize people to start farming the Demonic Beast on that week. Like basically they could just do it for a week, right? Make it 1 week every like month or so, and have it so that people can just farm their Demonic Beast during that week, and so they get the double drops on the main reward, so you can start making their holy relics, and they can also get the double drops on the cards if they're still missing the card, and or the the SSR drops for those as well. So I think that's going to be a really good addition Netmarble should actually do into the game, not just because I'm missing the deer card, but I know there's a lot of people that are just missing the cards and also just need extra drops from any of the Demonic Beasts that are farmable at the moment, and so I think that'd be a really good addition. Alright, guys, so the next thing that the Netmarble should either bring back or introduce is actually going to be something they have yet to do, and I think it's been like a year and a half, 2 years now, guys. Probably more than that, honestly. It's been a long time since we've gotten this, and that is the Gear Gacha Rate Up event. Guys, I have 800 million gold, and I have 1,000 of these keys. When am I going to be able to use these, right, Netmarble? Come on. I think the last time we had one of these events, if you guys don't remember, basically what it does is it gives you the, I think it's literally 8% rates on the SSR drops and in total, and you're able to get all these things a lot easier. And then anvils as well, I think, had increased drop rate, and awakening stones as well. But it's been a really long time since they've done this, guys, and I think if they do a drop rate up event, it would be really good. It incentivizes people to farm gold a lot more as well if they do this like once a month. They don't have to do it every other week or every single week. They can do it once a month, and it'll incentivize people to start farming gold because, now their gold is like permanently half stamina. Like people, they don't even like, they can farm it. Like it's cool, but like what are they going to use their gold on, right? Like I have 800 million. What am I going to use my gold on? So it comes to a situation where it's like people that have just a lot of gold or a lot of stamina pots, and they just like farm gold, and like what else can they really do, right? What can they use it on? I think they should get a benefit if they're going to be using it in the Gear Gacha, because back in the day we used to actually get a ton of Gear Gacha rate up events all the time, man. And yeah, I guess now with like the way they streamlined it, they don't really want to do it anymore, but I think that would be a really good event. It'd help a lot of players getting awakening stones, hammers, anvils, and just like awakening enhanced stones and stuff. Like it's just such a good way they can kind of go about it, especially if people are farming a ton of gold and stuff. So I think if they bring back this event as well, this would be another really good addition to Grand Cross that I think would be really nice to kind of cycle through every month or so, whatever the case. Like I think they could do it like once a month, and I think that'd be fair. Alright guys, next thing I want to discuss is going to be boss battle half stamina. This needs to be something that's more of a like reoccurring thing than it actually is. Because I think the only time, I think boss battles have stamina every other week, which honestly, I feel like it should be half stamina every week. The way they do it is that I think it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is half stamina every other week on boss battle. So it's only 3 days of the week every 2 weeks. And you know, you guys know how valuable boss battle is in terms of progressing a brand new account. Getting the chalices, getting the runes, getting the water of life, very, very good, man. It really is just super helpful. And then also it helps because it saves you on stamina when clearing the hell one, because the hell one costs 30 stamina per clear, bro. It's a lot, right? You do also get awakening stones and stuff, so this would be a really good farm as well for awakening stones for people that are low. And I think if they make this have stamina more often, which, you know, because they only do it like 3 times a week every 2 weeks, you only get like 6 days a month worth of farming this, so it's basically like less than a week, right? So I don't know, man. I feel like they should definitely introduce more half stamina for boss battle. I feel like it would be really beneficial for newer players starting the game, and I think it would also just be beneficial for people that are just like, oh, let me stockpile on some awakening stones, let me get some good attack runes, HP runes, whatever the case, and you know, get their account sorted out in terms of their gear, because this is a really good spot to actually sort out getting enhanced stones, awakening stones, all of that stuff. So I think it's a really good idea. In terms of like how many times I would say they could do this, they could do it every single week and then just keep it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, I think that's fair, right? You know, as long as they keep it every single week and it's always half stamina those 3 days, I think that's fair, because then at least you know, half the month is gonna be half stamina boss battle. So I think that'll be fair. You know, I don't know what NETMARBLE's thought process is against it, but you know, that's what I would say is doable for that. But yeah. Alright guys, and the final thing that I think NETMARBLE should introduce, because the other two were things that have happened before but you know, aren't as active. I think the next one NETMARBLE should introduce is going to be training grotto double drops. So the reason why I say this is because there's so many people I know that have just like a million of these keys, bro. Like, people just be stockpiling these keys because they're lazy and they don't want to do it. But if you incentivize them to do it, give them double drops on training grotto, people will actually do it. I would do it. You know what I mean? I do it every single week whenever I get the chance. Like, on my free one right now, I can still do it. But like, imagine if there was like 1 week of the month, right? It can be kind of like, you know, the demonic beast and the gear gacha rate up thing where it's like once a month. I think if they do this once a month where they make it so that people could just like get double drops on training grotto in terms of like all the rewards, that would be insane, man. Imagine that, because then it forces people like, oh, like now's the time I got to use all my training grotto keys. They can kind of stockpile it throughout the month, and then like, let's say it's like the last week of the month, then they could just start using all their training grotto keys and get a ton of double drops. I think that is such a good idea, and will definitely incentivize a lot of players that are just lazy about it to actually get extra rewards, because training grotto gives you engraving stones, it gives you hammers, anvils, it gives you a ton of rewards, man. So I think this is like, you know, it's such a smart idea, low key. I'm onto something, guys. I'm onto something. Low key, it's a smart idea, but I feel like NETMARBLE like knows people don't like training grotto, and they know that, like, you know, it's just not really a fun activity. So if it's not going to be a fun activity, at least incentivize players to do it by means of like increasing the drop rates and stuff like that, right? I feel like, you know, for what it is, and people still need the training grotto card too. I think it's for one of the card sets actually as well, so that's not a bad idea too for people that are missing out. Like, it's definitely another thing to take into account. Let me actually see which card set it is. I think it is healing card set though, the one that needs training grotto. Yeah, so training grotto card is for healing card set, so you know, there is that incentive as well. So I feel like it definitely is a you know, a good idea to definitely do double drops for training grotto as well. And that's basically that, guys, in terms of the things that I would like, in terms of the events that I would like NETMARBLE to introduce or, you know, do more often, right? I think these are things that could definitely improve Grand Cross overall during the dead weeks and during even times where it's like, oh, there's really nothing to do, right? This would definitely increase player, playing the game, players playing the game, and then, you know, it just incentivizes players to actually do the content that they, you know, they don't really attempt. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about these events I was thinking to introduce or to come back more often. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.